everyone's making predictions about the future. So what do you think with certainty will be different?
I do think that all lawyers will sort of have to lean into being much more strategic, much more focused on a lot of the human-centered skills. And that's things like empathy, it's listening. It's also very creative skills. It's joining the dots, it's being able to spot trends and being able to problem solve in the broadest sense of it. These are all things that lawyers are great at. It's just leaning more into that side than some of the very repetitive, very detail orientated work which technology can do. I think it's going to change training, and I think a lot of people talk about that as a reason not to. How are we going to train the younger lawyers if they don't spend hours, poring over documents? Well, I was recently talking to a GC. It was actually an event I was running at on this very topic. And she was saying she's got a trainee in her team who she is training through AI and through document
Mm.
review using AI. And she said this woman is actually, she thinks she's coming up with more sophisticated responses and connections because she's really seeing the big picture and the context and not just focused on the detail, and sometimes looking at, say, a contract or a legal document purely in and of itself, but really seeing it in that much broader business context, which frankly any good lawyer should do. But it's almost like, will technology help to free lawyers up to do that even sooner in their careers, being able to proactively join those dots? I do think that law firms are going to have to change, and there's been a lot written about this. We're not seeing too much evidence yet of that happening. I am hearing, I work predominantly with in-house lawyers, with GCs, hearing a lot of frustration from their side about the lack of focus on what these changes are going to look like from many law firms. It's still business as usual. But I think the same holds true for law firm lawyers as for in-house lawyers. I think more value is going to come from the judgment, the experience, the benchmarking, the connections that law firm lawyers can make, the human skills, not the technical details. So it really will be about strategic engagement. And ultimately, I don't think the technology will ever replace that. And I think that I think that those lawyers who are happy to embrace that, and many lawyers already embrace that, I think they're going to thrive in this new technology-enabled age.